Welcome to the demonstration of the node-based image editor developed in C++, OpenGL, OpenCV, and ImGui graphics library. We will start the demonstration by building the application in Visual Studio. As you can see, the build is successful. There are no errors. We will run the application. Now, let's take a look at the co-working space of the application. It is a node canvas. This node canvas allows the users to visually build a pipeline by connecting nodes similar to a substance designer. We can see there is a toolbox which helps to add multiple nodes which are some present on the canvas already. There is a properties panel which helps to tweak the settings. Now I will be starting with the very basic three nodes. That is the image input node, the output node, and the brightness contrast node. Starting with the image input node, we have a purpose of loading an image with the help of the load button. We can load any image that is the format of JPG, PNG, or any format. We will be connecting with this image input node to the filter via Bézier curves. This Bézier curves helps to transfer the data from one node to another. We will connect in this filter to the output node. So as you can see, the flow has been successful. The image has appeared. Now we will tweak the settings by selecting the brightness node. I can tweak the settings via from the node or the properties panel. I'm gonna slide the slider. See, the properties are changing. Now let's remove the brightness contrast node by right clicking on the Bezier curves. It will get removed. Let's bring our next node, that is the grayscale node. Let's connect these nodes. You can see the image input node has been converted to a grayscale image via transfer. The output node has a feature of saving a processed image in the directory wherever the user wants. We can save it. Let's bring our next node. Let's move it. The next node will be the threshold node. The threshold node is used to convert the grayscale image to binary image, which is a black and white. See, as you can see, the image has been converted. Now let's move to the next nodes. Let's move these wires. Right clicking on them, we can easily remove them. Let's take back. Let's bring the next node, that is the Gaussian blur radius. This helps us to make the image more softer. As you can see, the image has become more softer. As I slide the slider more, the image become more blurred. So this also works fine. Now let's move to the next node. It is our edge detection. So edge detection node helps us to detect the edges for an input image. It has two modes. First mode is the Sobel mode. Sobel mode works on the intensity gradients, and the canny works on two threshold numbers. As you can see, we can switch to both the mediums, and we can right, and it works fine. So let's start new node. Let's bring our the next node. It is the channel splitter. The channel splitter node helps us to separate the image into different channels that are the RGB channels. In this node, we have only a one channel, that is the red we are using. We can switch it to the different nodes also. It's green, blue, and alpha. It's basically we can change to a more grayscale image. It has more that function. Now let's move to the next node. Let's slide and bring out the next node. That is a noise parameter. Noise parameter helps us to create noise for an image, which helps to draw on different graphs and many other things also. We have to set out the parameters, and we can simply click on generate. One more thing, as I click on the node parameter, I can see that the properties panel also has the same properties. I can tweak the settings from here also. Let's click on generate. As you can see, the output node has become a noise of the input image, so it's working fine. Let's bring up the next node. The next node is a convolution node. So a convolution node applies a custom 3x3 filter kernel, and it has presets settings such as sharpen, edge, emboss. Let's take the sharpen. Let's connect the nodes. As you can see, after connecting, we can see the kernel effect on the output node. As I change the settings more, you can see it's working totally fine. Now we will move to the next node and the last node of our application, that is the blend. In this, we will be needing one more input node. So let's bring one more input node. I will select image input, and the image input appears. And I will select a different image. So let's connect. Uh, being taking it as a last node was the purpose that I have been seeing an issue in the rendering issues that are it has two input and all the nodes have one input, so the rendering has not been correct and it is not taking the inputs from our side. So I am trying to solve this issue, and as soon as this issue is solved, I will commit the GitHub as soon as possible. So all these nodes have been working fine except the blend node, and as you can see, this was overall our canvas in which we can dynamically and we can drag all the nodes, and we can dynamically adjust our settings. We can create anything and save all the images as we want. So I hope you have understood how the project works and what is the main output of this project. Thank you.